Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour here for Monday, October 27th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour, welcome aboard. Glad you're here joining us to start the new week. Hope you had yourself a wonderful weekend. Didn't get yourself in too much trouble gambling away. Get yourself arrested. Whoops. No hidden poker games going on or becoming a bookie. Whoops. Hope everybody has themselves a good weekend. And someone's going possum hunting. So Andrew's not going to. It says it's going to be a good hunting moon tonight. So probably a full moon out there. Catch some possum.
Nelly.
Yeah. Oh, Nelly. Gonna get me some possum out there for. Can't say that I've eaten some possum. I don't know if it's good eats or not, but Andrew's going to get himself some possum. So shout out to Andrew getting him some. Good luck in the hunt. Hey, let's kickstart the week as we always do. Lots of games to get to. We got some MLB. We got game 3 going in LA. We got a Monday Night Football game. We got some NBA action. We got a couple on the ice to get to. So, got Ron with me. Got Brian with me. We'll see how their weekend went. Head on over to Brian. How are you doing, buddy?
Not bad, Rod. Not bad. Monday. So, just excited for tonight's smaller slate of things going tonight here. We got some MLB World Series Game 3, NBA kicking off, and of course we got the lone Monday night NFL game. So excited for that for sure. Yesterday wasn't my best day for things. Weird NFL day yesterday for me, man. I was on the right side of things of the Bucks minus the 4 in there, but I thought the Bears honestly were gonna kick the crap out of the Ravens yesterday. Snoop Huntley looked good, man. I'll give it to him. Unexpected for me on that side of things. So that one didn't cash for me. And I also was on the wrong side of the Vegas Knights game. I had that going over 6 for sure yesterday. That was a low scoring game. Vegas goalie first start of the season looked great, man. So yeah, it was a weird game. Weird day for me, but yeah, looking to bounce back today.
Definitely lower scoring one in that Vegas game for sure. Definitely, I was on the right side of that. I gave out Tampa and said Tampa was going to get the job done. It was just like Vegas at a plus 120 was like, as hot as they had been, seemed a little fishy. Same. I took a shot with Colorado, but you should have same thing. I was Colorado at a plus 119. Be careful of that. Some of the teams that you see in the NHL, I know sometimes that money looks real good plus wise, but sometimes they're trying to bait you in. For me, it was a losing day for me overall. Definitely didn't hit my best bet. The Dallas game, I figured that Dallas would hang in it. They hung around early. Well, not late. Just started giving up way too much defensively. And there was no chance they were coming back from that. Got me there. Figured they were going to show up there. But they should have taken the over. And I figured they were going to score a whole lot. And they sure did. A whole pile of... And the Jets, shout out the Jets, got themselves a win here. They finally got out the schneid. Took them right down to the wire to get it, but hey, the Jets got themselves a win. They're not the only team without a win there left in the NFL. Everybody's got a win at some point. I don't know what to run. How was your weekend?
That was okay. Saturday was a little rough. Didn't get my Auburn Tigers in there. Had them. Got a very late touchdown from Michigan State. To secure that one. So, but it was a rough day Saturday. I can't, lost LSU, lost Missouri. When your quarterbacks go out and get injured, it doesn't help at all. So, yeah, lost a couple there. And then, like I said, LSU never had a chance, and they fired their coach because of it. So, yeah, good riddance to Brian Kelly there. Yesterday was a good day for me, though. Started the day with some Bundesliga. Got the win there with Stuttgart. And then hit both my NBAs to 2-0, now 8-3 to start the season. So tracking just like last year. But the damn Rangers last night, Rod, man, had the New York Rangers there, and man, Calgary took them out. So, but football was good. I lost that one, Brian. That interception from Caleb Williams killed us right there in the red zone. I think we would have probably covered the 6.5 or 7, whatever you had. But yeah, I got it early, so. But yeah, overall a good day, winning day. That was green yesterday, so I can't complain. But the Atlanta Falcons knocked me out of Survivor. Thank you, Dolphins.
That was a crazy game.
Glad
I'm
it-
not gonna lie. I thought for sure Bijan was gonna go nuts yesterday, and I mean, it was horrible.
And he fumbled right there.
Horrible showing.
Fumbled right in the red zone. It would have been a game right there if he gets in. Yeah.
Right? Dolphins decided to play some football all of a sudden out of nowhere.
Yeah, they did.
Or Atlanta just didn't get off the bus. That was pretty good. Kirk Cousins, yeah. Ugh. Ooh. Definitely was an ugly one there. But hey, let's head on to Monday slate. We got a few to trudge through, so let's get to it. We'll kick it off game 3 here, World Series. We got the Blue Jays heading in to take on the big bad Dodgers. Glass now on the bump. Scherzer getting a start here for the Blue Jays. Well, I don't know to Ron. What do you like in the MLB?
Yeah, same. I don't have a premium in this. Maybe I should have it on the Dodgers, but something just tells me the Blue Jays play great as a road underdog this year, 19-8, and there's no way I'm going to lay the run line with the Dodgers. It's too heavy to go money line. I think the Dodgers probably do win it, but I think maybe the Blue Jays cover the run line. But you look at the Blue Jays, man. We talked about it during the Seattle series in the ALCS. When they go on the road and they're an underdog, it's an over. I would take the over this one, over 8 runs.
I don't know. Over to Brian. What do you like here in this matchup?
Yeah, I'm kind of want to lean to the Blue Jays, honestly, tonight. I like them plus 1.5 on the run line right now at minus 113. I think that's a pretty good value there. I don't think even if the Dodgers win this game with Glass now on the mound, I think it's only going to be a 1-run game. I can see it definitely being a little higher scoring. I also like the Blue Jays team total over 3.5. Looks like you're getting a plus money price on that right now. Last time they seen Glass now, they did put up 5 runs in that game and won that game 5-4. I think they got 2 off of Glass now in the beginning of that one. So, I mean, this Blue Jays team is putting up runs in big numbers all season long, including in this postseason. So, team total over 3.5 at plus money. I'd hammer that right now.
And for me here in this one, I like the under in the first 5. I think Scherzer deals against the Dodgers here. He faced them once already this season and went 5 innings, only gave up 2 runs in that. It was a 5-1 loss for the Blue Jays in that outing. But when Scherzer was in there, he held the Dodgers to a couple. Blue Jays got 1, and it was against who's on the other side of that? The other old guy on the Dodgers that we haven't seen yet this postseason and most likely won't. He's just riding the pine there. Kershaw, good old Clayton Kershaw, when they were dueling. Dodgers got the 5-1 win in that one. So I think same thing here. Scherzer can deal. Glass now can deal. I think the fireworks happen late. We know the bullpens on both these squads aren't the greatest. So I think that's where the fireworks happen. I do agree to the over, but I like the under first 5, over full game. We see some fireworks late. Why the wind's blowing out as well here in LA. Weather's pretty nice. It's in the 70s, so nice night for a ball game, as they say in LA. So it should be a good one. You know who I'm rooting for, so definitely you know who I'm rooting for. and as Mr. Wester says, he says. We're trying to find or this Brooklyn Nets hat. We'll go with that one first. See, I'm trying to find the worst hat that I can find to make your stomach get all gurgly there, Mr. Weskers. We'll see if we can find the worst teams going with the worst hats going, just to get you going. All right, that wraps up the MLB. Let's head on over to we got a couple on the ice, so let's get those out of the way. 2 games. Yep, skate on over the ice. We got a couple there. On the slate there on the NHL. 2 on the board, really. St. Louis into Pittsburgh, Boston into Ottawa. Anything on the hockey for you, Brian?
Yeah. Take a look at that late night game. You got the Bruins in Ottawa here. Jeremy Swayman going for the Bruins, and you got Levi. I don't know how to say this guy's last name. Is Melinian? Do you know how to say it, Rod? Melinian. Merlin. Yeah, so you got Levi Merlinian coming back. Looks like his first time out this season. He gave up 7 goals. Looks like they sent him down for a little bit, and he might be getting his shot back up here tonight. Last season, he wasn't that bad. Ended the season with 8 wins, 3 losses. I think he's a lot better than what he showed his last time out on the ice. I know a lot of guys heard a lot of talk about backing the Bruins today, but I think Ottawa's favored here for a reason. I think if I'm going to play anything in this game, it's going to be the over. I think we're going to see some goals from both sides, and it's going to be a high-scoring one. So give me the over here today in Bruins Ottawa.
I don't know where to run. What do you like here?
Yeah, I agree with Merlin being in there. It's going to be an over along with Swayman. But you look at this Boston team, they just won against Colorado. And Nordiques are no joke this year. I mean, they are playing very well. So nice win there. Go out on the road to Ottawa. But I look for, if you look at the road dogs on the puck line this year, they're 61-23, amassing you 21 units of profit. Now, I know it's a lot to lay on a juice, but maybe you can jock it down to a +1 there. But if you look at actual road dogs on the money line this year, they're 37-46. I know it's only 45%, but you're up 8 units. So I'm going to take a shot with the Boston Bruins on the money line.
And for me here in these games, definitely not my favorite NHL slate. We're rolling here in these matchups. Look, St. Louis 3-4-1 to start the year. Definitely not playing the great hockey. Pittsburgh playing the better hockey there. Coin flip price, kind of like the under going in that one. It's just in Jerry in goal for the Penguins. Looks like Hofer is going for the Blues. This has been played. We had 2 games on the slate, and they played swamp a goalie all day with these 2 games. It's been awful. Way to go, NHL. Do better. Listed all mark last night. Now we got this Miller Larnin going, or whatever the heck his name is, for Ottawa. Congrats there. Was supposed to be Swayman Allmark, but the Ottawa team decided to chuck this guy in there instead. I would lean to an over there in that one. I think we see plenty of goals from both those sides. So give me an over, give me an under. Tough game, tough cards. Nothing great in the NHL. Shake-wise, don't be betting your house on any of those 2 games rolling there. Hey, that wraps up the NHL slate. We've got some NBA to roll through. Let's see, where do we break these up to? Got a few NBA games going. We got 9 on the slate, I think. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 on the card. So
big night. Yep.
Let's do 4, 4, and 3. We'll kick it off. We got Orlando in to take on the 76ers. Cleveland to take Detroit, Atlanta to take on the Bulls, Raptors in the second half of a back-to-back to take on the Spurs. I'll have a look at the lineups rolling here, see if we got any news. Yep, 76ers game, no Barlow, no Embiid, no George, no McCann, no Watford, all out for the 76ers. And then Orlando side of things, just Mo Wagner out there for the Magic. Looking at the Cavs and the Pistons, both these teams on the back-to-back as well. Cunningham looks probable here in this one. Levert, Sasser out or questionable. Leaning towards the outside more than the in with those 2 guys. On the Cavs side of things, no Ball, no Garland, no Strus for the Cavs. What else do we have in the spot? Atlanta taking on the Bulls. We got some Porzingis questionable. Rasheer questionable. Johnson questionable for the Hawks. On the Bulls side of things, no Collins, no White. Giddey questionable. Raptors clean lineup. Looks like everybody's going there. On the Sacramento side of things, no Fox, no Cornet, no Olenek, no Waters, no Sokan. That's your injury report. Tied up on the first 4. I don't know where we're on. What do you like there on the first 4?
Yeah, looking at Sixers, we know what they did at home last year. Just ridiculous. And Orlando really hasn't really gelled together as we've seen that this far. But I think this is the spot where the Magic get it done. And we believe in magic. Yes, sir. 10-5 against the spread on the road their last 15 games. And we know the Sixers at home, 1-8 against the spread their last 9 games. Give me the Orlando Magic to get it done in that one. And I'm going to look at the Raptors and Spurs, man. The Raptors didn't do a very good job last night against Dallas. And I think it gets even worse tonight against Wemby and the Spurs. This Spurs team is rolling. I'm not standing for them, so give me the Spurs.
I don't know where to, Brian, what do you like here in the NBA action tonight?
Yeah, I agree with Ron there on that Orlando Magic game. Sixers just haven't been playing. The Magic haven't been playing that great. I think this is that they can figure some things out. You got the 76ers missing a bunch of guys here, so I'm going to go ahead and now the second half. I'm gonna lay it in the first half with the Magic. I think they win that half, easily cover that number. Then the Nets and the Rockets game, I'm going to go under this total of 224.5. I think it's just a little high here. The Nets, I don't think they're going to be able to put up a bunch of points here tonight against the tough Rockets team. I see them easily winning this game, but I don't want to lay the 15.5. I think it's a little high, but the Nets, I can see them getting like 95 points. The Rockets putting up 105, 107 in this one. They're going under. So give me that under 224.5 there. And then Celtics, Pelicans in the slot or no?
No, you jumped the
Okay.
slot.
No, that's it.
We go 4, 4, and 3. I'm trying to think which one you missed. Do you touch the line in the Bulls?
Bulls. Which one did I miss? Bulls. Atlanta Hawks and the Bulls. What would you said? Giddy's out for this, right? For the Bulls side of things.
Bulls side of things, we've got. Where is it?
Yeah, it looks like Giddy's out.
Give me the Hawks there.
Questionable. Giddy's questionable. He's questionable game time. Well, game time decision.
Oh, game time decision.
Game
Okay,
time.
no doubt. All right. Well,
and Hawks is Rasheer, Porzingis, and Johnson. So they got a bunch of guys that are questionable.
They got a bunch of guys out. Yeah. You know what? Give me the home dog and the Bulls there. Plus money at home. Chicago Bulls. They'll be rocking. They're playing good ball. Give me the Bulls there. Plus money.
And from here in this one, I like an over and an under. I like the maybe I like 2 overs. I like the over in that Atlanta and Bulls. I don't care who's in or out in that one. 243. Book's telling you all you need to know. I think there's no defense played in that game whatsoever. 243 doesn't scare me. Give me the over 243 in that one. I think that might be the highest total on the board tonight, if I'm not mistaken. What's the Memphis one? Yep, it is. 243 is the highest one on the board tonight. We'll take the highest total on the board over in that one. And then the Cavs and the Pistons, both teams second half of the back-to-back. I like teams in the second half of the back-to-back to go over. It's up to 231. It was at 228. I think we score well into the 230s here in that one, even with those guys up for the Cavs. I think Cunningham plays. So this is questionable, but I think he plays there in that one. And either way, next man up, give me the over track meet in that one. And then I like the under Raptors and the Spurs. Look what the Spurs have been doing. Whew. Playing some solid defensive basketball, holding teams to about 107 points a game. I've been the Spurs squad, so I think they're able to play some solid defensive basketball again. I know the Raptors' defense has been awful, but I think this is a spot. Second half of back-to-back. Defenses rule the roost. Give me the under in that matchup. All right, let's head on over to the next block, the middle block of games. We've got the Nets taking on the Rockets. We got Boston taking on the Pelicans. OKC in to take on Dallas. Phoenix to take on Utah and the Jazz. Let's see, injury report here. We've got Boston and the Pelicans. You look, Brown is questionable for Boston. On the Pelicans side of things, no Looney, no Murray. Zion, questionable here in this one for the Pelicans. Look at the Nets taking on the Rockets. Nets side of things. Highsmith Williams out. Edgar out as well. Houston looks like Finney Smith and Van Fleet out. We know Van Fleet's out for a while. And then OKC taking on Dallas. Let's see. OKC side of things. No Caruso. No Isaiah Joe. Both Williams out for OKC as well in that matchup. And then on the Dallas side of things, Williams is questionable. Gafford, Lively, Exum, Irving, Gafford and Lively doubtful. Exum and Irving are out. And then looking at Phoenix and Utah, Collier and Najang out. Dylan Brooks questionable, and Green out for the Suns. Head on over to Brian to get started. What do you like there in the middle block of games?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the OKC here, minus the 8.5. Honestly, on the road in Dallas versus the Mavs. I don't like what I've seen from the Mavs. Yeah, they figured a couple things out their last game out here, but I just think this is all around better team. OKC is ready. They're playing good ball. finally covered a big spread last time out. I think that was just the beginning of things to come this year. So give me OKC, lay the points in that one. And give me Utah Jazz at home versus the Suns team. I don't like the Suns at all. I don't like the way they play ball. I don't like their players. They're inconsistent. I think they play better at home than they do on the road. And I think all the values here on the Jazz are playing great ball. So give me the Jazz at that small favorite price.
I don't know where to Ron. What do you like here in the middle block of games?
Yeah, I'm with Brian on that Utah Jazz game. You look at the Phoenix Suns, we're 1-22 as road dogs, and Utah is actually favoring this thing. Look at Dylan Brooks is maybe questionable there for them as well. Yeah, I look at the Jazz in that one. And, yeah, you see what OKC does with the rest. You know, they just blew out Atlanta. They got a couple of days rest. Dallas coming off a game yesterday against the Toronto Raptors. I'm going to lay it with the OKC Thunder as well.
Yeah, Thunder, you look, hey, they've won their last 12 games in the first of a back-to-back. So, yeah, I think we're in agreement. Take OKC there in that spot. And then grab the Jazz. Suns have lost our last 10 out on the road. Have the Suns. So, just as Brian alluded to, Suns on the road? No way. Suns at home? Okay.
22 last year. 1-20.
Yeah, right.
How do you even lose? You win the 2 games? Come on.
Just you didn't have your fluffer at home out on the road. That's what it is. See, that's what
KD not even.
Sun love to get themselves in trouble. Probably. That's exactly what that is.
Yeah, but they had KD and Booker. They should have won a couple games on the road. Come on, Jesus.
Those 2 guys were probably up to no good. That wraps up the middle block. Let's head on over to the night slate where we got the Nuggets in to take on the Timberwolves. We got Memphis taking on Golden State. And, hey, we got Portland taking on the Lakers. Lakers is in the back-to-back spot here. Let's see who we got rolling in these ones. Denver side of things, clean injury report there. Memphis side of things, Anthony Edwards out for Minnesota. Memphis Warriors. We got on the Warriors side of things, no Horford, no Melton, no Tue. Memphis side of things, Williams, Pippen, Jerome, Edie, Clark, all out for Memphis. Lakers side of things, I don't know who's playing. I think they have a sign-up board out front when you come into the arena because holy, no Doncic, no Hayes, no James, no Clubber, no Smart, Thero, Vincent, all out there in that one. I guess Reeves is going to have to expect to go off for another 51 tonight, I guess, there in the Lakers if they want to have any hope at all. Good luck there. Portland side of things, Thibault questionable, Henderson and Williams out for Portland. Hey, I don't know where to run. What do you like here in the late night NBA?
Yeah, like you said it, Rod. I think everything's telling you, you know, Portland's coming off the loss at Dallas. They kind of rested late, and now they're coming into LA. The Clippers, not Dallas. Yeah, so Portland gets to stay in town. LA was up in Sacramento. And we know what Sacramento does with Westbrook. He's garbage. We've said that several times. The Lakers' nice win last night. But, yeah, I think they're telling you Portland's going to win this thing by being favored there. And I'm going to look at Minnesota. I know that Edwards is out, but come on. Really? You're getting up to now 6.5? I think that's ridiculous for Denver to lay on the road. You know, Minnesota is one of those teams that always plays Denver tough too. So, look at that one. I got a premium in the Memphis Golden State game, and that's it for me.
I don't know where to Brian. What do you like here in the NBA tonight?
Yeah, I agree with everything Ron just said there. Give me the Trailblazers on the road against the Lakers. I think it tells you everything you need to know here with them favored Lakers coming off the back-to-back. Like you said, is Reeves going to throw up another 50-piece here tonight? Probably not. So give me the Trailblazers there on the money line. And no Anthony Edwards, no problem, man. This Timberwolves team was built for this Nuggets team. In the hopes that if they could beat the Nuggets, you know, in the playoffs, that they can go to the championship. It hasn't come to fruition for the Timberwolves, but you know they were built to face the Nuggets and beat them, and that's what they do. I mean, the last few matchups between these teams, the Timberwolves have won every time. So give me the Timberwolves there plus a 6.5, even a little sprinkle on the money line.
Yep.
right? Too many points. Denver on the road. Whew. Not want to lay that many points with the chicken nuggets on the road. Nope, not going to do it. I'm with you. Even with Anthony Edwards out, we're in agreement. Take the Timberwolves on that one, and I like Portland here in the spot as well. Lakers tough spot coming into this one, and a lot of guys not playing, so mash unit put together for the Lakers. I kind of like an over there as well. As I said, teams in the second half of the back-to-back usually just it brings a lot more shooting. And worrying about a shot clock, defensive play, they're not worrying about running back to play some defense. So kind of lean to an over there with Portland and the Lakers. And that wraps up the NBA. Let's head on over to the NFL for the Monday Night Football action, where we got the Commanders heading in to take on the Chiefs. Still laying 11, I see. Total's risen up a little bit. It's 48 now here in this matchup. Anything in the Monday Night Football for you, Brian?
Yes. I'm going to lean on the over here tonight, over 48.5, Chiefs and Commanders. I think Chiefs defense, it has been fantastic, but they've been putting up a bunch of points. This Commanders defense has been struggling on the other side of the ball. Their offense tonight, I think, is going to have no problems to score as well. Yes, Jaden Daniels is out. It will be Marcus Mariota as QB, but Mariota is a proven backup. I mean, he passes the ball very well. Last week, this Commanders squad did take a big loss there, but I think that was mainly due to their wide receivers all being injured. They have Terry back tonight. They have Debo back tonight. There is no Jaden, like I said, but I think Mariota will do enough with his feet on the ground to move the ball when he needs to. He'll be able to put the ball through the air, through their weapons, and I expect a little bit more work out of Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt tonight, now that the whole defensive side of the things won't just be focused on the run, slowing him and Jaden down. So that over 48.5 there, that looks a little light. So I expect this to go into the 50s. So give me the over.
Head on over to Ron. What do you like here in the Monday Night Football?
Yeah, it's my Chiefs. And you look at this. This is a really bad spot for Kansas City. If you look at the history between them and the Raiders, when they play the Raiders, they win it, and then the next week they fall flat on their face. Now, look at who's next on deck. You got the Buffalo Bills, who we cannot beat in the regular season, but we can beat in the playoffs. So I think they're focused for next week. They're coming off the Raiders victory, and they're really bad on Monday night. 1-4 last 5 ATS, including you guys saw as soon as they beat Baltimore as an underdog at home, they run into Jacksonville and lose outright. I'm not going to say the Chiefs are going to lose outright, but there's no way that I'm laying that many points after the Raiders and before Buffalo. It's just a bad spot for my Chiefs. I hope they win tonight, but I do look at the first half. I think the Chiefs come out firing, take the -6.5 and over 24 in the first half.
And for me here in this one, definitely not my favorite Monday Night Football game going. That's for sure. I definitely don't want to lay that big giant number with Kansas City, and I'm not rushing to grab the points with Washington. Don't take many Rufalos, as they say, but I'm Rufalo in this game. Nothing for me on this game at all. I'll watch it, enjoy as a fan, but telling you somewhere to put your money on this game, no chance. No.
It's an ugly game. It really is.
It is. It's one of those Monday nighters that if this was on a Sunday, am I rushing to bet it? No chance.
I mean, maybe tease it. Maybe tease Washington up and the under down. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah.
It's just one of those spots there. It's like, man, you're looking at. I think the Chiefs do win this game. They cover that big giant number in the second half. I don't know.
I'm going to call it 24-17. How about that? 24-17.
Right, that's an under. So
that's an under. I don't like that.
That's an under. I don't like that. It's not on the rise. It's just I can't do it. I can't. No game in this one for me whatsoever. So. Hey, that wraps up the sports slate for Monday to kickstart the week. Brings us to player prop, game in the future, parlay. We leave it up to the capper to decide whether they want to give out in this section, and then they'll let you know what they got going over at Tony's Picks, because that's where you can find our best bets. The bets that we got our money on is over at Tony'sPicks.com. Quick link is in the description. So I don't know where to Ron to get started. What do you got tonight?
Yeah, the last time that Mariota came into Arrowhead, he was with the Titans, and we lost a divisional round playoff game. We had it was Mahomes. He was sitting on the bench that year, actually, waiting to get his starting nod. But yeah, if you look at that time when he came in, he liked to run the ball. So I think he'll try to run as well tonight against that Chiefs defense. So I would look at his prop go over. I want to say it's 26.5 yards, Mariota. Take his prop over in that one. What I got tonight, I got a 5-pack in NBA. Start out 8-3, nice 2-0 yesterday. Still number 1 on the site for NBA. So 5-pack available right now. You can get that. I got one for the Monday Night Football game, and I got a couple in NHL as well. So get that. And like I said, we're getting into the winter months. This is where I flourish. So pair us up. We got Rod there, and Brian's doing very well in NFL, and we're all hitting the leaderboard right now. So it's a great time to jump in, get that 2-for-1, and pair us up, and let's make some money.
Head on over to Brian. What do you got for us tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna give out a prop tonight as well in the NFL game. I'm gonna take Rashee Rice over 69.5 receiving yards tonight. This Washington Commander squad gives up one of the highest yardage to the slot position, and that's where Rashee Rice played last week. And his first game back last week, I think he had like 42 yards, but that was his first game. They used him like crazy, and I expect that from now on as well. So give me Rashee Rice to have a big game tonight. Give me over 69.5 receiving yards for him. And over on the site today, I got premium play up. I got one best bet up in the NFL for tonight, and I also have a best bet up in the MLB for the World Series Game 3. Yes, you can get those over on the site. I also have a premium play up in the NHL as well for long-term subscribers. So definitely want to check out something long-term. Pair me up with Ron. Pair me up with Rod. Like Ron just said, we're all doing pretty good in the NFL right now. These guys cover sports that I don't, so definitely want to pair us up. A lot of action, college football, sports. So now's the time to get on that long-term pass. Use that 2-for-1 capper promotion and use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Save yourself 15% off, and let's have a win tonight.
All right, for me, Chiefs are on a little bit of a run for scoring first, and I think they do the same thing here. So I'm going to take Isaiah Pacheco to score first in this game. I think the Chiefs open the door and kick it off with the first touchdown. Give me Isaiah Pacheco to get it. That's a nice little plus 850 on Isaiah to score the first touchdown. And then also take McLaurin. He's back tonight for Washington. His receiving yards is only 44.5. I think that's a touch light on his receiving yards. We know what McLaurin can do. He can rip that off in one catch. 44 yards seems a little bit light for that guy rolling along. I'll take his receiving yards over there. I believe he's 5-0. His receiving yards over out on the road here. So give me his over 44.5 there. So a couple props for you. There you go. See, I didn't completely Ruffalo the Monday Nighter, but was close. Well, side and total, I did. Give you a couple props on the game. Sometimes betting a couple props is definitely not a bad thing. You can enjoy the game, not have to sweat out who's going to win the game, not have to sweat out a total. You just try to get the prop to come home for us. So, hey, let's roll there. What I got going at Tony's Picks tonight, I got a 3-pack in the NBA. Love the NBA tonight. Definitely some good spots to make us some money. So, I got a 3-pack there. I've also singled out that a best bet from the NBA that I like as well, and then I got my MLB play up there as well. So a few plays going, rolling along. One in the World Series, and then as I said, some NBA action as well. Stay away from the NHL. Stay away from the Monday Night Football game. So hey, those 2 props I gave you, I'm going to put those in right now. So there's a couple bonus props for you. So premiums that I'm going to bet those couple props. But hey, best way to go here at Tony's Picks is to jump aboard long term. Because hey, when you're aboard long term here at Tony's Picks, you get that late steam play email directly to you 10 minutes to 2 hours before tip off, puck drop, kickoff. Hey, you get that play emailed to you directly. Also, you get those prop plays included in your long-term pass. Any long-term pass here at Tony's Picks, get all those prop plays included in your long-term subscription with us here. And hey, that's the best way to go. For your best bankroll billing, you get the most plays, the most bang for your buck. So, hey, do it that way. Hey, thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Let's start the week of winning. Shout out to everybody that joined us here. Southpaw, Mr. Weskers, Greg in the chat, Andrew in the chat joining us, Ron Hahn in the chat as well. You know, Richard Lockhart, Equinox Parlay rolling as well for Mr. Lockhart. Shout out Richard in the chat as well. What else we got? We got Justin Beam in the chat. A couple new people have faces I've seen.
Yeah, welcome.
Alessandro in the chat. That's who that is. That's not my MMA. That's Alessandro MMA. Portland or pass for him. What else we got? I think we got Chris giving a couple NHL props. I'm going to back up a little bit because I know I've seen Chris with a couple NHL goal scorers.
Yeah, check out his home run props too, man. He's got a video out there somewhere.
He's got Pasternak getting us anytime goal and Shane Pinto getting us a goal there tonight. So, hey, shout out Chris with the goal scorers props for us as well. And definitely, I'm sure he's got his home run video going as well. Definitely go check that out as well. So
KBO's on a travel day. We'll be back in a couple days here. Game 3
on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday the game?
Yep.
So Tuesday night. Be on the lookout.
Yeah, I'll do my video tomorrow. Yep.
That thing will get up there early for you, so I'll definitely be on the search for you. So that wraps up Monday. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Have yourself a wonderful Monday. Take care. Catch you guys again tomorrow on the 26th Happy Hour, 5 p.m. Eastern. Take care.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, guys.